constantly, hey, why do you do so much stuff for free? And I want to tell you that, one, yeah, I do like helping people, but I got to tell you, it's a bit of a cathartic thing that when I'm going through something, to be able to talk to someone else about it that is doing business. Maybe you're a startup entrepreneur, you're rolling already, you're accelerating, you're growing. All of a sudden you get punched in the face again. When I'm talking to an audience of people that are going through what I'm going through, and I'm sure you've experienced this yourself, you start getting more clarity about what you need to do. So much of what I do, while I hope that I help other people, in some cases it's simply working out what I need to do. Like we just finished doing a conference with 500 business owners. I guarantee you, I learned more. How much did you learn, Elena?
So much.
We learned together, okay? It gave us an opportunity. We held a conference 1 mile from here for 500 people from all over the world. Lady flew in from Australia, 26 hours. I'm like, whoa. That lady, knowing that lady was there gave me so much inspiration. It was unbelievable. I'm like, she got on a plane, flew across the country to a place she's never been before. These lights are so bright. And I'm like, what am I thinking? I don't have time to go here. I can't travel. I can't go there. What am I thinking? It was so inspirational to see that. And then what we did was for 3 days, we really, I work out with these business owners how to scale a business, right? As I'm talking to you about how to scale your business, guess what? I get to figure out how to scale my business. So much of what I'm talking about every day, gosh, just got brighter. Most of what I'm talking about each day, I'm working out for myself. Elaine and I are trying to work out how to go to the next level with the same problems that all of you have, regardless of where you're at. We may have a few problems you don't have, and then end up with. Let me see if I can center this, Elena, so we're both in the shot because you're so beautiful. Dang, I wish I was as beautiful as you are.
Oh, come on now, please.
Yeah, so we have some problems you don't have, and you have some problems we don't have. But while I'm working out the problems that I'm having, and then I hear from you, dude, how do I do that with that? Or I'm a single mother. You guys got a nanny. I'm a single mother. How do I do it? Then we can tell you how we did it when we didn't have a nanny. And then you can remind me what it was like being single without a nanny. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
And now I know what I should have done back then that I didn't know, because how would I know? There's no book on it.
That's right.
So, look, everything that you share in your comments, the questions you ask, they help us be better. And probably, I'm just guessing here, if you're the right person and you're responsible enough, you're probably thinking with... you're probably getting something out of it. If you're not just, like, oh, they got it made. We don't have it made. Okay, we have it good. We're happy with how we have it. Like, it's amazing, but we're not satisfied. If you're a single mom or a guy that's looking for the right girl, or maybe you got kids and don't have time. I was thinking in the elevator day with Sabrina, I might have 6 or 7 good summers, maybe 8 with Scarlett, before they're like starting to be interested in doing something else. I'm like, I got to take advantage of this. Mm-hmm. And then I said to myself, dude, I don't want just summers. I want the full year.
Yeah,
I want the winters, the Christmases, the ski trips, the summers. And immediately it unwound all this stuff that I hear from so many people about, well, I want my kids to be socialized and I want them in the schools. I don't want to meet all those people, folks. I want to spend time with my kids. Okay? Because at 18 or 19 years old, I am not going to have a choice. Mm-hmm. They're like, no, I'm going off.
That's right.
And every once in a while, they'll come back. So who knows? Maybe we won't do it right. Maybe we won't do it any more right than we would have or other people have done it. But at least we will have done it our way. I'll be like, hey, we went down our way.
We went for it.
So again, we're willing to change. I expect most of you are willing to change. You're looking how to grow. These live streams that we do on YouTube and Instagram, sometimes they're quirky and crazy and dumb and everything, but probably 50 or 60% of them, There's
very motivational, educational.
they're important to me anyway. They're important. I'm trying to figure something out. It's like somebody said to me once, how do you come up with your topics? Dude, I just talk about what I have going on that I'm trying to work out. How do you work out a formula?
That's right.
You remember when you were in school and you were doing, math or geometry or any you go on the board and you start working out the formula, right? If you want to know the geometry, the
You're
measurement.
You're talking math now.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
The measurement, the parameter measurement, you have to measure. And so that's the same thing with any problem. Money, relationship, sex. You see your pupils dilate. More friends, networking, getting connected. The president of Mexico was on the phone with me today. Now,
that is so cool. But what
now I'll tell you what it was, because I've been making decisions to change my network. I'm tired. I over and over. I am sick and tired of the same group that maybe for whatever reason they're just not happy with something I did. And he did that, and he did this, and he said that, and I didn't like
so
that.
Boring,
and,
right?
But dude, I'm like, okay,
I want to play big games.
I need a new story, right?
Yeah.
So I made the decision. I went on the chalkboard and started saying, new friends, new network. Don't complain about them. They are where they are. It's not anybody else's fault.
No.
Whatever I'm getting in my
It's
life.
us. We're not satisfied with
Yeah.
that game. I
Yeah.
want a different game. I want a new game.
Because everybody else is hanging around those people. They're fine. They're all having a good time. And I'm the one disappointed. Yeah. So I'm the one that has to go to the chalkboard and map out, I need a new network. It's not his fault. It's not, don't be disappointed with him. I need to change. Nobody else in the world needs to change. And so ever since I was 25 years old, when I went to a treatment center and had to confront my drug addiction, the one thing I learned there that was so valuable was you are responsible. Then they confused me with, you're responsible, but it's not really your fault because you got a disease. I'm like, which one is it? Am I responsible? Or do I, and I chose to say, hey, it's not the disease. I am responsible. And I haven't used drugs for 36 years. So,
super well done on that.
now I need to apply that same calculation to, I want to change my network. On the phone with the president of Mexico. And he said to me, I said, I don't know if did you hear the?
Yeah.
So I said, hey, come down to Miami anytime. He's in Vegas right now. Come down to Miami anytime. And he's like, yeah, okay. I could tell he was enthusiastic about that, but not like running through walls. And I said, or if you prefer President, El Presidente, I'll come to you. Would you, man? Would you come to me? I said, yeah, I'll get on my plane. I'll fly straight to you. I will have an invite to you in 24 hours. I'll tell you when and where. I'll give you 3 choices. So make a decision to change your network, okay? Yeah. If you're having trouble figuring out what to talk about, write about, a book, write about what you're trying to figure out. It is so cathartic. It will help you figure out not what's wrong with you. It's not about what's wrong with you, okay? That's some therapy that hadn't been proven to work. Talk about what's the way out. Not why I can't. Ask good questions. What if we could? What if I could have a $10 billion company? Whoa. That changes from I'll never get there, that's impossible, I can barely handle what I have going on right now. I go through all that.
Oh, yeah.
To what would it take? What would I have to do?
Who do I have to become?
Who do I need to know? Mm-hmm. What do I need to learn? Mm-hmm. How much do I need to spend? Rather than I don't have the money. We spent time this weekend with these 500 people, and so many of them are running up against money problems. I'm like, okay, good, dude. If you didn't have the money problem, what do you mean? Well, you're doing $200,000-$300,000 a year right now. What do you want to do? 20 million? Okay, good. What would you spend to get to 20?
That is a very good question.
Dude,
never heard that presented like that.
Would you spend $200,000 or $300,000 to get the 20 million? Sure, I would. Would you borrow $200,000 or $300,000?
Wow.
To get 20 million?
Wow.
Would you sell your house? By the way, the guy had $300,000 sitting in his house. Would you sell your house to get 20 million? What would you do? You just got to shift the questions. First, take responsibility. number one, just look at what's going on. Take responsibility for the calculation. And 3 plus 3 doesn't always equal 6. Like it might equal 11 plus borrow money plus call grant and hope for the whatever. I don't know. It might be a different calculation coming out than you think. Because we all been using the basic math and it's not getting us where we want to be. And the geniuses, they do something else. They ask these big questions, which is the third thing. What would I have to do? Mm-hmm. So I hope this finds you helpful. I hope you find this helpful. I hope this finds you healthful. And this is Elena. This is my wife. If this is the first time you run into our YouTube channel, most of the time I do all the talking and she comes in that last minute and drops in those little finishing
my
pieces.
little mojo magic.
We've been married 15, 16 years.
Yeah, this year will be 15 years.
Two
but
little
we've been
kids.
together 16 and a half. Yeah.
And sometimes at night, rather than eating potato chips, I eat carrots. So if this is the first time you've been on YouTube with me, post below in comments. Let me know. First time here. Every day we give $100 away. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to build out my
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you can subscribe now. Can they do it in 5 seconds or less, you think?
I doubt it. Let's
Should we
try.
give them the challenge?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Ah,
Ready?
yeah.
On your marks, get set. Hit the subscribe button in 5 seconds or less. Ready?
Wow.
Go. 5, 4,
Four,
3, 2, 1.
Where did you learn that? I love
Did you
that.
do it? I learned that from one of the kids' YouTube people.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then posting comments every single day of the month. We give away $100. On Mondays, we typically give 2 or 3 away for the comments from the weekend. So thank you so much. I've written, 7 or 8 books, 8 books now, 13 best-selling business programs. This woman just finished writing a book called Build an Empire. It's awesome, by the way.
How to have it all.
It's not just for women either. The men need to read the book.
The men are digging it. I'm getting a very
Feedback's
big
been
positive.
freaking
Phenomenal.
awesome about this
Very
book.
excited.
I do a lot of real estate. There's a real estate show on Mondays on YouTube. On Tuesdays, I interview power players, people that are in influence and changing things. Wednesday, we do our show.
The G&E show.
Thursday, I do a show on sales. And then on Friday, I talk about the economy. Those shows can all be found on a podcast. That podcast is Cardone Zone, the Cardone Zone. We want to help you, okay? We're getting ready to take a trip around the world. We're going to be touring China, Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, Dubai. Where else am I going? Vegas is in there once. San Mateo is in there once. New York City. Oh my God, it's all over the place. So
Atlanta.
Post in comments where you live. Okay, we're going to do Spain. We're going to do Japan. For sure, I know we're doing these things. So where are you? Where in the world are you? You in Istanbul? Did I say it right? Are you there? We'll stop by and see you guys, okay? Post it in comments. Thank you so much. God bless and be great.
Bye.